Hello and welcome to another episode of Ocean Block Survival. We have mostly got the first task out of the way. As you can see, we've planted birch trees, we've planted the oak trees, and the oak trees seem to be doing pretty well actually. We've got another big oak tree spawn there, so I don't know what it is with oak trees, but they obviously seem to be quite common to grow like that, but still got a bit of growing to do from the birch trees. There hasn't been much action here. The sugar cane's doing rather well, we've got two there. And the last one, or the last couple, we do actually have a few more trees to do, are jungle trees, which are they're not really harder to make, they just require a bit more space. You need 2x2 block area, because obviously their trunks often take up 4 blocks. So I think this one here specifically been engineered by the map creator to be like this. So I think probably one of the best ways to start off with this is I'm actually going to go ahead and make an axe, because there's no reason why not to, and it'll just make it a bit easier to chop down the trees, because obviously we will need to farm trees as well, so it kind of makes sense to do this. So we'll just make a wooden axe. It will speed it up slightly, but it's not great. So the next one we probably want to do is this one here, which I think is a fir tree actually, although from the texture pack I can't really tell that well what kind of tree it is. Now I have got a bit of a problem, because I think we've only got one villager left, which, although I don't think's particularly, well, it is quite vital to the gameplay actually, which is unfortunate, because I don't know if he just died, despawned or what, but we've got one out here which is just slowly floating out to sea. And the problem is, one of the objectives is to create a village or like breeding ground for them to live in, and of course if you've only got one villager, well, logic tells us that they're not really going to be breeding. So what we're going to do about that, I don't know. We may have to just leave that out a bit, or miss that up there. So what we'll do about that, I do not know. Just have to hope that something comes out of it. Let's just finish off getting this tree, wait for it to mostly despawn. We have a few planks here as well. So I was kind of hoping that would grow there, but obviously until we get rid of this, it's probably not going to grow too well. Just clear this out of the way. Before I do continue, I just want to say a few points. We are getting closer and closer to 200 subscribers, but there's been a bit of a problem. Well, not really a particular problem, but I've kind of noticed that quite a few, well, I've seemed to be growing rather slowly lately, as in not really getting many subscribers, because I was originally very near 200 subscribers, only like a few subscribers off, but we did have a sudden drop in subscribers all of a sudden. I'm not sure what the reasons of that were per se, but it looks to the moment we're having pretty slow growth. So I was hoping that it wouldn't take long to get 8 subscribers, because we would be at the 200 video very shortly, so I was starting to get quite excited about that. But it looks like we may have to wait a bit longer, so we'll have to see how that goes nonetheless, but hopefully it won't take too long. I've given out this message just to hope that some of you guys will tell more of your friends and get more people to watch the videos and such. So I do really appreciate it if you do like the video, because it does share it with others and get more coverage and stuff. So the reason I say this is because there is a lot planned for once I reach 200 subscribers, although it's not a particularly big milestone, but for the channel it's quite big, so I was kind of hoping it would be quite good if we could get to 200 at some point. I'm not like asking to rush there, because I've still got a lot of planning to do. We've got a new series coming out which is actually being engineered by us at the moment. I'm not supposed to say too much on this because it is supposed to be a kind of secret, but we are engineering a map kind of series. So if you've watched the Oddcast and stuff, they used to make their own map, Shadow of Israel, and we're not going to copy that. We're not going to copy that in any way. Basically what we're doing is we're making our own kind of series such as that, whereby we make our own map and like commentate on it, have different characters and such. So I'm hoping that that'll be enjoyable for you guys to watch. And we've also of course got the fireworks and such, so hopefully it'll be a good 200 subscriber event. I'm just going to put this in here just to clear it up a bit, so we don't need these for now. Keep the sand safe as well, just in case. There we go, we've only got 2. Which is slightly disappointing, so we're supposed to have 4 to actually complete this, so how that's going to work I don't quite know, but we'll see how that goes. Providing, there is one up there, but that's a completely different tree, so be interesting to see what we get out of this. Now what we do want is these cocoa beans. Got them, they've got quite a few. I hope I didn't just break them stupidly. You don't have to like replant it or something, but we'll see how that goes. So just get this jungle wood now. What I'm gonna do just to start with is kind of make a little plateau for saplings to fall onto. I didn't do this before because I didn't really have too much wood, and to be honest this could arguably be a waste of wood, but hopefully we'll be able to reclaim most of it. I'm just hoping that the more saplings we reclaim, the better our chances of survival on this little island. Just chop this down. Got a few saplings already, I think. There we go, this should be jungle wood, or at least I hope it is. Yep, there's jungle wood. So presumably, this should fall below, I'm hoping. I did just see one then, yeah, there we go, have one. Isn't too bad. So what I'm going to do is, this is where it gets a bit problematic, because we have got to get 4 of these things planted, and because they need a 2x2 area, we don't have enough dirt. Well, we do if we get rid of this and such, but my only worry is if we lose any of this dirt, we're pretty much dead, because there's no other way we can get this dirt back, which is unfortunate. So, try like this. As long as we can get 1 planted, we should be on our way there, because although arguably I may not do it properly, i.e. I may only plant 2 for some reason, I don't want to spend too long planting trees because it's not going to particularly interest many people. But there we go, we've got some jungle wood, which I don't particularly like too much. Birch wood, might as well put that away. Put that into safe storage as well. Got plenty of stuff here. So, one of the problems we are going to face is going to be trying to reclaim this back, because of course I'm going to try and break this, but if we don't actually reclaim any of this soil back, we are pretty much in a lot of trouble. Being washed under here, don't particularly want to drown. I do need food actually, forgot about that. So there we go, we've got 6 pieces. We did just open up our house, however, to the torrents of the sea. Better just seal that up. We've got a bit more dirt here. I think we should have just about enough, but it's going to be pushing it. So we get out of here, it's taking a while because of the undercurrents. So we've got that there as well, which is a bit problematic. So we can probably get this soil here, so we don't need this. It's quite easy to reclaim this. So we have got a nice amount, I'd say, there. This is probably going to be a relatively long episode, just to point that out, because I am doing a lot here. I just kind of want to get this early stage out of the way, because otherwise it is going to get a bit boring for you guys. So in terms of spacing, I think we probably do need quite a lot, especially for jungle trees. They grow quite big. Now they are quite tall, so the question is, we may not particularly need much space below. So arguably this may be enough, but we'll have to see how that goes. Just do a bit more. So how many blocks have we got on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that was 7. This can be quite long actually. The worry is that we're not actually going to have enough, because we've got enough for 1 more, but then we need to somehow reclaim 3 bits of soil / dirt, which is going to be tricky. And we've got our first Enderman, which isn't good. Probably want to get back here before we do get killed. I forgot about going to bed. That's not good. Gonna have to somehow beat these back. In fact, we do need mobs, so in that respect, Not sure I'm going to be able to take down an Enderman, so this will be interesting. We did just get killed by an Enderman, so not sure what we're going to do here. I hate Endermen, quite dangerous creatures. Lost a lot of stuff then. It's very angry by the looks of it. Villagers just out there swimming. Not coming any closer though, so... Oh, there we go, we did kill him. It is on easy, fortunately. It makes our life a bit easier. Got a creeper over there, which I'm hoping isn't going to come any closer. I'll just try and go to bed, and hopefully it won't say there are monsters nearby. I'm hoping it won't, because we are pretty much doomed if it says that. Anyway, I thought we did get an ender pearl, which is relatively nice. We've got bones as well, bone meal. Come in handy. I think I'm going to stop at this point here, because it's getting a bit stressful for all the monsters around. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, remember to like and subscribe and share to all your friends. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.